Good morning, Year 4. Welcome back to week 15. This week we're going to be sort of recapping and consolidating our learning on measurements. Okay, so we're going to be looking at mass, length and capacity today. So to start off, I thought it would be important just to sort of recap the conversions to make sure that they are fresh in our memory. Okay, so obviously mass, okay, we use kilograms and grams. And we need to know that 1 kilogram is the same or equivalent to 1,000 grams. In regards to length, we use meters, centimeters and millimeters. 1 meter being equivalent to 100 centimeters, and 1 centimeter is equivalent to 10 millimeters. And then finally for today, we've got a capacity, okay, where we use litres and millilitres, remembering that 1 litre is equivalent to 1,000 millilitres. So today I'm going to be just going through some example word problems with you before giving you your task to complete at home. So let's have a look at this first one. If you'd like, you could pause the video and have a go, and then I will be going through it anyway. So it says, Ryan collected some rainwater in a bucket. The bucket holds 5.75 litres. Vernon used 3,765 millilitres to water some plants. How much is left? Next time they use a 7,000 millilitre bucket to collect the same amount of rainwater. How much more rain is needed to fill this bucket? Okay, so there is lots of sort of information for me to think about in order to solve this problem. Okay, what I have done is just underlined the numbers so that I can find them easily when solving it. Okay, so this is a 2-step problem. Okay, the first thing I need to do is to work out how much was left after Vernon used some water to water his plants. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, obviously it started off with 5.75 litres. I then need to subtract 3,765 millilitres. One thing that I have noticed, and hopefully you have as well, is that this is using litres and this is using millilitres. Okay, and in order to do the calculation, they both need to be in either litres or millilitres. To make this easier for me, I'm going to convert 5.75 litres into millilitres. Okay, so looking at my capacity conversion, I know that 1 litre is the same as 1,000 millilitres. Okay, so I've got 5 whole litres. Okay, so 5 litres would be then the same as 5,000 litres. And then I've got 750 there. Okay, so I've got 5,750 millilitres, subtract 3,765 millilitres. So to work this out, okay, obviously starting with my ones, 0, 1, subtract 5 ones, I can't do, so I'm going to need to regroup. Okay, now 10 ones subtract 5 ones is 5 ones. 4 tens subtract 6 tens. Once again, I can't do, so I need to regroup. 14 tens subtract 6 tens is 8 tens. 600 subtract 700, can't do. 16 hundreds subtract 7 hundreds is 9 hundreds. And then 4,000 subtract 1,000. 4,000 subtract 3,000 equals 1,000. Getting ahead of myself there. So how much is left? There is 1,985 millilitres left. Okay, right, next part. Next time they use a 7,000 millilitre bucket to collect the same amount of rainwater. How much more rain is needed to fill this bucket? Okay, so this time I need to do 7,000 because that's what they want. Subtract the 5.75 litres because that's how much they collected last time, which I already know is 5,750 millilitres. So I'm just going to calculate that. Okay, so you may have spotted there my mistake. I ended up regrouping too many times, so I just needed to cross this bit out. So they need 1,250 millilitres more rain to fill the bucket. Right, two word problems to have a look at now. I'd like you to pause the video and have a go before I go through the answers. Okay, these are both using length. Okay, so here what I had to do was obviously convert the 1.95 metres into centimetres, which is the same as 195 centimetres, and then add on the 17 centimetres, okay, which means that the winning jump, okay, was 2.12 metres or 212 centimetres. Okay, this one here, there are 24 tiles in a stack. Each tile is 8 millimetres thick. How high is the stack in centimetres? Okay, so this is a multiplication question. So I'm needing to do 24 multiplied by 8. Okay, 4 ones times 8 is 32 ones, so I need to regroup. 2 tens times 8 is 16 tens. Add on the 3 is 19 tens. Okay, which is 192. Okay, and that would be millimetres. Okay, so what I then need to do is, because the question's asked me in centimetres, I need to convert it back. Okay, so I know that 10 millimetres is 1 centimetre. So I need to divide this by 10. Okay, so it's going to be 19.2 centimetres, and that is how high the stack is. Right, final question for today is looking at mass. So once again, pause the video, have a go before I go through it together. Okay, so here we had Lisa bought a bag of sweets and decided to share them into party bags for his 8 friends. Probably spotted my mistake. Here's Lisa, should be her friend. Oh dear. The bag weighed 1,544 grams. How much did each party bag weigh? So I needed to divide 1,544 by 8, okay, which gave me a total of 193 grams. Right, now it is your turn. So today you have 7 questions to complete. Okay, I'll put a picture of this at the end of the video, and also it can be found on the PowerPoint on the school website. Check back tomorrow and I will go through the answers. Should you wish to complete some mental maths today, please continue watching the video for the questions. You will need to look carefully at the calculations and decide whether to use a mental or written method. Remember to set yourself a timer for 5 minutes and to pause the video. Good luck! Now you have finished, continue watching for the answers.